Um, let's fix this real quick. And let's hide. There we go. Okay, so we should be good. Should be live. It's like 2 pixels higher. Could just be crazy. Okay. Should be all good. And then I should be able to share, copy link. Let's just play some regular unseeded gold stake. Flush won't get us there. Discard like that. Flush still doesn't want to get there. I think I'm just going to try to get the straight, but we could end up with the flush still. And of course we end up with neither. That's a great start. And this flush isn't 300, but should be enough with, oh no, wait, what? I'm just miscounting. First one definitely wasn't. So we go for runner, we could go for the buffoon pack. Let me do a straight run. Yeah, we'll just get this runner going. 8. Let's look for the 5. Look for the 9. Get this going. Um, Need a king or an 8. And this 8 should actually just get us there. Oh wait, no, we had the 10. It didn't matter. 10 is an even number. Let's not forget that. I think here we just want to hold our money. Try to build it up so we can get that voucher. Let's just try to get the 10. Oh, we had 2. We need a jack. And we're not getting the jack. There they are. Stream has been healthy so far, so that's good. If the hologram weren't rental, I'd be much more interested in taking it. Let's just open this. Take the Hermit, and then we'll probably just take the voucher after this. Only evens is not helpful. Need a 5. Still need a 5. There we go. And this should win with 3 evens. Yep. Let's open this, and then we'll just take the voucher. I guess to the interest thresholds, we'll just use it now. Oh, 0 discards is annoying. Although... yeah, we're back to anti-1, so we'll just... we'd rather be scaling the runner, but 0 discards is annoying enough that we just want to get through it. Here, let's try to find some Saturns. It's better to get shops right now. For 6. Feel like we're getting everything except the 6. There it is. I feel like we're always 1 away. We're already at 90 on the runner. We just need some suit changing, and we can start working on that. Some more temperance here. Getting more... we'll roll one more time. Then hold our money for the next shop. 6. Okay, 3 or 8. Oh, we got it. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's our... can't get Matador value off of that. Sigil would have been nice. Oh wait. We have Sigil here. Yeah, I think because we have the Seance, let's just Sigil and figure out what suit we're going for. Diamonds? Okay. Ace, King, King. Yeah, especially because we had so many in the, like, 9 through Ace range. Don't want any of those. Reroll. Yeah, we'll take that. What's the goal here? We're just doing some gold stake runs. There's no particular goal. The goal right now is to draw the king or 8 of diamonds for the Seance. Or, you know, any 8 or king. Okay. With the even Steven and the runner, this should still be fine. Yeah. The nice thing about the runner is you still get the chips even when you don't play a straight. Option for the Matador again? It doesn't really do much. Okay, yeah, let's just start cutting these lower cards. Make our straights more consistent. That's a 4 of a kind. I don't think we're getting the straight flush here. We'll cycle to try. And I think here, I just want to make another 10. Just because it is kind of in that middle. Or maybe I make a jack. No, make it 10. Oh yeah, we're not actually... We're not actually there on one straight because we haven't leveled it up. With 2 pairs should be fine. Yeah, I forgot we're really relying on the even Steven for our mult, which doesn't do much when you're only playing a 10. Okay, that helps. Again, why does that have to be... Oh, that's a rental, so it's not gonna make us money anyway. We should actually be winning now with Crazy Jokers, so might as well discard to see who can draw the diamonds. Yeah, makes sense. We are probably just going to be selling out of that. Just wasn't necessary yet. Flower Pot could be interesting long term if we get a bunch of wild cards. We're gonna speculatively take it now, especially because we got that Hermit. Definitely take a Neptune. We would really like a Stars card. I do think we need to play for a lower straight. It's a little risky to try to do this. Yeah. We're just not finding a 7. And we probably don't have any jacks left. Yeah. So we didn't even draw the queen is the problem. Damn. If you think there's a specific challenge I should be doing, Nevin, and be open to hear it. Like I can start a Nan Imphron or... Yep, that was unfortunate. Not get there on the flush. Oh, and we're still 5 short even after I'm gonna do a high card hand. Okay. The grabber is tempting. Challenge only 5 glasses. On gold stake or on white stake? Because white stake is pretty easy. You're going to take a grabber. Let's just go for the straight. Gold, obviously. Any deck, though? Well... The best deck for that is, probably still the Analoglyph deck. Is it the Analoglyph? But, I mean, I would assume so if you're taking all the skips. Okay, let's take pack. Hermit is nice. Yeah, the Raise Fist plus the Ice Cream gets us through here pretty easily. Arcana pack. No Fool. We have a 2-pair. Okay, so we're making 9s. Let's just try to find more. I might use the Death. Just because we get the extra money from the Cloud9. I would have liked to have found one of the upgraded ones. Um... Still stuck with a 3. I guess it probably means 2 pairs better. Um, let's just use the lovers. Okay. Yeah, let's just spend all our money here. Mime is fun. Definitely just taking more money. None of those are useful. Let's take the voucher and move along. You kind of need to find a replacement for the ice cream. It's starting to melt a little. Take that. Mime is not going to do anything. Those aren't really exciting. Blue Seal is nice. Those aren't exciting. Yeah, let's just strengthen these. Permanent tower. And then play the 3 of a kind. Oh, we are behind. Yeah, we need more chips. At least high cards will do it for us. Standard packs are not what we're really looking for right now. We kind of need more jokers. Or better jokers. Uranus. Yeah. Seeing double. Yeah, the Chariot's actually pretty decent with the raised fist. I should have kept that. Yeah, I guess probably taking multiple anyway. Actually, probably not with the seeing double. Yeah, still. Oh, we probably should have sold the ice cream before we tried to use that, but that's fine. Still nothing exciting. The game just does not want to give us 9s. How is that? All of our cards are debuffed. Let's make the other 8 a gold card. Those are 2 good vouchers. Let's just try playing the pair. Oh, those are triggering in the wrong order. Okay, we need to just play the 2 pair. Oh, and the debuff cards are not going to... Oh, there wasn't a flop in that hand. And now we're just dead. Damn. Okay, if we're skipping every... We'll try it once. That is not a good reward yet. I guess we're going for another... Hold on. Manacle is not a fun one to try to get through on. Play the 2 pair. It's probably better than the average hand. Okay, there's a straight. Need a spade or a jack? Or the jack of spades? How about a spade and a jack? Rerolls in the shop start at $0 is not a good thing to be doubling up. At least everything is free. I'm gonna sell that for the extra hand. Oh, I needed to sell one of these. Yeah, I need to sell the red card. At least this should get us through this ante. Not really sure what we're working towards. Let's just get the straight. Probably should have been playing for a flush. Yeah, we got through anyway. But we have free rerolls, but not money to do anything with it. Level up 2 pair. Just got them. No, let's reroll. Straight flushes could be something. Okay, that's a nice thing to copy. 4 volt is not what we're looking for. Okay, let's see if we can get the straight flush. That's actually kind of close. This is... I did play a check. I probably shouldn't have. Well, now we're looking for the jack of clubs. Oh yeah, and that doesn't score. And this won't score. Hopefully, I should have just been playing the flush. Yeah, we got through. Wasted a little bit of money. Okay, definitely want this. The Wraith would have been good if we had opened this last. I think as is, we need to just take the medium. And then I guess we use our rerolls. What are the free rare jokers? Then high card 3 levels. So close to a straight flush. We need a 10. Okay. Oh, we need another spade. Or we just try to convert these to hearts. Do we go spades or hearts? Guess we go hearts. There's no way this gets anywhere close. Yeah. We don't have a straight to play. guess like that, and it's a part of the hand. Yeah, we'll get close, but not close enough. Because we can play these straights, but we just don't have enough malt for it. We'll try one more time. Okay. Don't seem to be lucky enough to just draw it four of a kind. Yeah, that run could have gotten close. It's really tough when you don't have the shops. It's not actually going to get us anywhere. It doesn't do us any good, though. We made $3 off of those skips. That's why this doesn't work. Not... Oh, I can discard. Are you an ace? No, you're not. Like, you have to get really lucky on which skips it offers you. Okay. I think our best bet is to try to get... Actually, we want a judgment. Oh, there it is. I guess we need to play the eights. Oh, even with the plus 50, it doesn't... I just need to increase my score. Yeah, like, this doesn't help. It's gonna make me broke and I won't be able to buy stuff. Don't get rid of my sixes. Or sixes, my eights. Okay. Oh, and an extra large boss blind is just going to kill us. Like, for sure. Yeah, would you, like, at least a four of a kind? So, like, I'm pretty sure Like, doing this on white stake is pretty easy. Or, like, significantly easier. Just because the scaling isn't as harsh. And you get extra discards for building hands. No, let's look for the flush. Straight's not going to score enough. Okay, but a three of a kind should get us there. Erosion doesn't really help. We just have to take the Onyx Agate. Well, 2/3 foil jokers can help. I think here we just need to get the clubs flush. Which the game seems intent on making sure doesn't happen. There we go. Immolate? No, of course we're not that lucky. Okay, we'll take the Wraith. It's the wrong order! I should have paid attention. If I had seen that, we could have planned differently. Let's give us the straight. No? Okay, fine. Cause so, oh, you're right. Oh yeah, this isn't doing anything anyway. Yeah, that's my bad. Wait, not that. Runs for rolls? I guess steel cards are useful here. We want more tarots. That could eventually be interesting. Oh, I'm... Just restart, because I screwed up. Yeah, that's my bad. Let's just get the 10 of hearts here. Do we greed it? Nah, no, we won't be that greedy. I had a feeling that would happen eventually. Yeah, I just like start trying to play normally. Okay, let's actually prepare for... Oh wait, you gotta wait for this to go through. Not that button. We're done. It's just so annoying. I'm going the wrong way for plasma. What was the score infinite? We need the queen. There we go. Look, my game's lagging a little bit. Let's see what's in here. Let's see if we can make enough money to get that voucher. We're gonna try to farm this reserved parking some. Okay. Let's play the full house and then hopefully get a hand too. Oh wait, I forgot. Why did I buy this? I forgot I was on Plasma deck. I know how to do Nan and Franz. Okay, so we're definitely... Oh. Psychic's kind of annoying. Okay, let's just... Hanged Man. Yeah, just get this... Just get this hand over with. And we're just going to hold on to the Empress to block Pharaohs. Okay, here... We could just, like, go all in on the credit card, but... Don't think that's a good idea. Okay, let's actually farm up the reserved parking. Okay, that is enough. Okay, tarot. Or not tarot, voucher. We'll take that tarot. Yep, just take the red seal. So let's use the magician. Red seal the queen. Sell this to get back to the interest cap. Or not cap, but because it will give interest. Continue our farming. It'd be nice if we drew a jack. King works too. Making money. Definitely just take that. Might as well hold on to a luchador for a little while. Spades being debuffed is not fun. Okay. With a bunch of lucky cards, we should still be able to do this in one hand. Especially because we've already gotten 1,000. Full house. Voucher is definitely a good one to have. Oh, I should have sold. I guess we didn't really need that yet. Ooh, that's a nice one. That'll really help for leveling up the high cards. Oh, I forgot I had the Burnt Joker. I was just discarding haphazardly. It'll be important to get that value. Wow, we won with just high cards already. It's a good thing we didn't get the Burnt Joker value. Let's just continue to try to level up high card. Like, at this point, we're just relying on high cards. Okay, let's actually discard a high card this time. Just make hearts. Hearts will be fine. And again, we got through it. Just high cards. Let's open these first. Choose two. Don't need polychrome. Discard a high card. Discarding eights, so let's... Still think the let's... Devil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the full house is still better. Not much better. Blank is a good voucher. And that's what we need. Brainstorm is very good. Let's get rid of the hand size. Okay, trading cards interesting. Probably just get rid of the mail-in rebate for now then. Polychrome is not what we're looking for. Okay, then yeah, we wanna farm the reserved parking. Especially because we're just gonna win in two hands anyway. We'll take a purple seal. Chariot. I guess we probably don't even need the hanging Chad. Chariots. I guess we'll just cut cards. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Discarding tens. Yeah. Already doing very good. Money's online. High cards are getting leveled up. We just need to find the Joker set up, and we already have a brainstorm. Definitely want to just get these into kings. Make it a lot easier for future deaths. We want to copy that gold seal, or red seal gold card as many times as possible. Okay, this is better than the mail-in rebate, because it just makes us guaranteed. Copy that. And discard to try to find more face cards. Listen to that money. Blue Seal is nice. Not super necessary, but it's a gold card. Paradolia is funny, but not necessary. Again, just print money. Music to my ears. No death is sad. Just devil and and no queens for the strength is also sad. Let's take the hermit. Photograph is interesting because it will get us later, but I feel like if we're desperate, we can just find it later. I'd rather just keep printing money right now. Okay, strength is nice to convert the other two queens. Getting the head out of the way now is also kind of nice. We're just going to try to find the other queen. So we're going to play this. Okay, we are at the point where we're going to win, so let's just strength. Use that. Like, we're already doing, like, too well, almost. Ooh, that's good to get early. That gives us a lot more flexibility. Ooh, and the plant is also really good to get out of the way now. While we're strong enough to win without our face cards. Probably at the point where it's not even worth spending money on packs. On the Celestial packs. This is turning out promising. Yep. Nope, not that. Yeah, we have one of the three important vouchers cleared. Like, we need those, we need both hand size vouchers, and we need both reroll vouchers are like the absolutely necessary ones. And then past that, Omen Globe is really nice for giving you more opportunities for uh, ectoplasm because it gives you extra spectral cards. Um, but it's just those three are the like actually important ones. We don't want to do that because we want to leave this available to get a ectoplasm. But we can cost myself $5. Okay, we can hold on to this. Now it is worth opening packs because we get extra money. Don't necessarily want to cut too many more cards. Strength is still useful. Okay. Hallucination, you're going away. We'll hold on to the Invisible Joker. Discard. I think we want to try to find that queen, so I'm going to discard an extra king there. This honestly probably just wins. With the steel polychrome. Yep, it does just win. I guess we're just holding on to those. Kind of just want to hold our money until after the Invisible Joker pops. Okay, don't get to have fun this hand. But we'll still try to find the jacks and queens to strengthen. Just nothing to copy here. But yeah, let's play, because I don't think this wins. Yeah. Okay, and then we can strengthen, fool, strengthen, use, sell, and then get through the plan. And then now we want to find probably something to replace up here before we sell. Yep, that's worth buying. Okay, so sell, 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 buy, buy, sell, open, use, don't want those, reroll. Death is good. Matador doesn't do anything. I guess you can't re-roll as hard because we did sell our money engine. But we can discard pretty aggressively for our gold cards. There we go. I actually think that's all of them, yeah. Yeah, nothing to really move around. And we'll just glass the... Oh, wait. You'd rather play... Yep, $3. Still making money. Would love a mime right now. Mail-in rebate is also good. Let's get our value out of the hallucination and then sell that. Um, since we've already used it this round. Another burnt joker. Obviously diminishing returns at this point, but we'll certainly take it. Okay, golden ticket is definitely worth taking. Um, gift card is really nice because it makes your temperances better. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the showman for now. Because making these worth extra money does actually help in the late game. Um, and what we're looking for right now is not like we would definitely like more brainstorms, but we have other stuff to find first. Okay, discarded eights. So we're going to discard like this for the burnt joker. That's all that. We're going to discard the eights. Then we're going to play the gold card. And then we're going to play the gold card. And just print money that way. Yeah, it's not really necessary. We don't really need the help right now. Okay, no discards is not fun. Starting with 2 gold cards is, though. Telescope is nice. That does bring me back to wanting to open these. It's because it's a guaranteed Play-Doh. Yeah, take the Emperor. Most important thing we can find right now is death. Okay, we are discarding 10s. So we're going to discard high card like this. Then discard our 10s. Play our high card. Discard another 10. Play another high card. We are just making bank. Get our Plutos. Still have 2 queens. There's a mime. Then is going to be better than the gift card. Death is very nice. There's one queen. We're wanting to discard queens, but not really. Okay, so let's discard a high card. Discard like this. Okay. Death. Strength. And then start using our golden ticket. I guess maybe we could have just sold the golden ticket. Kept the gift card. Although, this is really nice. Oh, forgot to move the mime. Yep, gotta get used to that now. Take the double. Get our Pluto. Discarding kings, so just discard like this. Discard all of these kings. Oh, I guess we should not be playing 5 cards, but whatever. Liquidation. Hold on to the Fool for now, till we can get another death. Double is nice. Discarding 5s. Discard our high card. Let's get our golden ticket value. Oh, I guess we could have played the... Yeah, whatever. Get more golden ticket value? Yeah, might as well. I guess we could have made that a gold card. Okay, and then here we'll just play a high card. Just the single steel card explodes our score. Keep digging. Yeah, we want DNA. Probably more than the mail-in rebate right now. Yeah. That's interesting. But we're probably better off with the burnt joker still. Actually, we have a telescope. Let's take the hanging chad. It's gonna score us a crap ton of money. Yep, we just discard however we want now. Yeah, now that we have the DNA, cutting cards from our deck is a lot better. So satisfying, yep. Um, wait, what? Oh yeah. Okay, there's a steel card. Bunch of copies. Actually, just in case we win. Okay, we did not win. Yeah, probably don't want to play the flush five. No, again, we just have telescope. It's fine. And let's just get this over with. Just to be safe. Yeah. Definitely need more than one steel going forward. Let's keep going. Yep, big numbers. We're on track for getting the infinite. Okay, this is huge. Death is very nice. certainly like some more death. So what else do we need? So the biggest thing we need right now is Baron. Um, just get that back. Baron is kind of the biggest thing we're missing right now. Um, we really need Ectoplasm to turn one of our Jokers negative. And then we'll need 2 more Brainstorms and or Blueprints. We need at least 1 Blueprint, because 4 Brainstorms doesn't work. And we need Vouchers. Vouchers is the biggest thing we need right now. Yeah, Brainstorm is really good. Where are we at? Okay, so we're gonna... No, let's just use this now. Yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, that almost just won. That's crazy. Yeah, let's play the flush 5 to get a bunch of money. Another flush 5. I'm going to move that over just in case. Because I do think we win here. Yeah. Lots of money. Plus hand size. More death is nice. This is always a Pluto. More death is good. Take a devil. We've already passed most of the scary boss blinds, otherwise I would be taking the Luchador. Like, just the fact that we've already passed the plant is... Actually, we're still scoring higher than it, too. Okay, this we do need. And we're probably at the point where this is more valuable than the golden ticket. Down. Showman's not helpful anymore. Now we're going to hold on to at least 1 red seal, although we should do Death. Okay, discard. We don't need... We only need the 1 steel, so we'll discard like this. DNA. And then any other regular hand gets it because now we have the Mime on the steel card. We are going to start needing more steel cards. We'll probably end up trying to pick up a Chariot to convert one of these. Or we can just find the Baron. Although we probably just want to wait on rolling more until after the Invisible Joker, now that I remember. Okay, base, chips, and molten is halved. Means that I don't really want to screw around too much. Actually, let's do this. Copy that. So we have 2 of those in our hand now. And we'll discard like this. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting through. And now lots of money. Oh wait, keep clicking that too early. Oh yeah, I do need to click on that, and then now I can... Okay, so we're going to take this voucher tag. We're also going to sell, and then hope we hit the brainstorm. Okay. And then now we got a bunch of rolling to do. How many 6s do we have? 0, that's unfortunate. More death. That is worth taking a lock. I guess we probably could just use that. I guess that makes sure we continue to score enough. So we'll hold on to that for a little bit. And again, we're just looking for the Baron at this point. Take that, because we also need vouchers. Probably just wins if we play this. Probably not, because it's not red sealed. I will try to break it. Yeah. But this definitely should win. Yep. Okay. Okay, first reroll voucher is very nice. So is the extra inventory slot. That gets us closer to Omen Globe, which can be useful for finding the ectoplasm. So right now we're needing both hand size vouchers and retcon. Take our high card. Do we still have queens? We have a queen. Might as well pick up the strength. Take the fool. Though we'd rather just have a death. Oh wait, we have 3 slots now. Still on kings. Oh, and then we can strengthen that. Can't try to break the 5 again. We'll keep 1 red seal in hand. We'll just play a little bit safe. So just under 500 million right now. Third voucher is nice economy, but not what we're looking for. How many non-kings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 13 still. We should probably be rolling for vouchers, or not vouchers, for tarot cards before we open. Not that we're gonna find any anyway. Mouth is fine. Another hangman. Okay, just open this. Hangman, and then fool it. Let's discard kings. And just search for 2 more cards to hangman. Yep. Double that. 6 trillion that time with the red seal. Been getting lucky on hitting kings on our mail-in rebate. Get our Pluto. So Showman doesn't really help at this point because we need a blueprint, not a brainstorm. Definitely like to find a death or another hangman for this fool. Why do you need a blueprint? So in order to actually score Nan Imp, you need to be able to get past Ante 24. Because otherwise you like win too quickly with the serpent setup. So the way you're able to score enough to get through Ante 24 requires that you have a mime, a baron, 4 blueprints / brainstorms, and you need at least one of them to be a blueprint, so that way you can copy the mime twice, because it's not as much score if you're copying baron 4 times and mime nonce. You need 2 mimes and 4 barons in order to like actually score optimally. So you need those and a DNA, and that's 7 jokers. So we already have antimatter for 6, and we'll be looking for a ectoplasm. So that way we're able to have exactly those 7 jokers by the time we get to Ante 24. And then after we get through Ante 24, we need to have both boss re-roll vouchers, so that way we're able to re-roll the boss as many times as we want. That lets us guarantee that we always face the serpent. And with the card Burglar loses all your discards and gives you +3 hands. That's copyable, so you're able to copy that 4 times with your blueprints and brainstorms. Give yourself like 20 hands, and then every time you just play 1 card, draw 3 cards, play 1 card, draw 3 cards, giving you this huge hand that then, with Baron and Mine, is able to beat the score limit. So right now, the biggest things that we're missing are an ectoplasm. Baron is like the immediate concern to make sure that we can actually score enough. And then we're also really needing the reroll voucher, and we do need both hand size vouchers in order to have a big enough hand size to get through Ante 24 as well. And the reason why you have to get through Ante 24 is 24 is a super boss blind, so that one can't be rerolled into the serpent. And if you try to serpent your way through before Ante 24, you actually end up accidentally winning before you can actually get to Nan Imp. So let's keep re-rolling. We'll use that. Okay, there's a hangman. So we're just going to try to get rid of our non-kings so we can guarantee our mail-in rebate. Again, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will discard everything except for the red seal. Did we copy that? No, we didn't. We just copied... Oh, we just have those. I'll play a little bit safe. No, we were scoring way past this. We're fine. Yeah, I'll discard. Get our money. With 4 brainstorms, every time we discard 5 kings, it's $100, which is ridiculous. And that's why we want to get rid of all the non-kings, so that way mail-in rebate always gives us kings. Oh, we do have another red seal king of a steel one. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I want to hit 2 cards with this. So we'll just copy and then copy the mine. Oh, I guess we could have just played one of these. Again, still trying to play a little bit cautious with our score. Because, like, with how much money we're making, even costing ourselves $50 is like 2 rerolls. Death is good. Okay. Yeah, the Diacola is important because it gives us the double tags. Um, like, we cannot do this without getting all of the vouchers we need. And the only way to really get extra vouchers is with the voucher, like, skip reward. So that's why I sold our money in order to get one of these, is just because the vouchers are more important. And with how much money we have right now, we can re-roll into another mail-in rebate because it's a common card. Plus, Mime with the brainstorms is also just like a money engine. It seems to be okay. DNA is worth having. So the Invisible Joker isn't actually helpful because we need Blueprint anyway. An extra brainstorm doesn't really help. And there's Baron. So we can get out of the photograph. So this is kind of the setup we want to have. We're just missing Blueprint at this point. But the Blueprint will need a ectoplasm in order to do that. So really at this point, there's no reason to continue to roll because there's nothing we can spend our money on that actually gets us stronger right now. What we need are spectral cards and vouchers. So we are... No, let's just... Death. Discard. I'm just trying to look for cards to... Hangman. Okay, copying the DNA. And then this is probably enough to win just like this. Yep. And even without playing a second hand, we are scoring significantly higher than the requirement. That's going to be the plan for a while. Okay, Omen Globe is huge. It's not one of the 100% necessary spectral card or vouchers, but it does give us more spectral cards, which gives us more opportunities to find the ectoplasm. No options. Okay, neither of the skips are for vouchers. And again, there's no real reason to re-roll because there's nothing we can actually get in the shop that helps us get stronger right now. So we just play and then copy mime and get our money from all the gold cards. And there should be like E13. 14. Damn. And now we're kind of solidly in the mid game where we're just farming money, waiting for vouchers and spectral cards. Definitely take a death. And to make my life easier, and to make some of the potential boss blinds easier, we're going to take that world. No repeat is fine because we're scoring more than that, so we don't need to re-roll it. That is one of the more dangerous ones the later you get. Let's sell that. Just looking for the steel cards. I probably don't want to get too greedy, although we'll be fine. Now there's going to be a lot of wading through our hand scoring. Photograph is not necessary anymore. Not what we're looking for. Realistically, none of this helps us. So we are just skipping. And we will take a Pluto. Again, no repeat is fine. Okay, this is what we're looking to do, is just both our red seals, spades, so that way they sort on the other end of our hand. But we don't need them, so we'll get rid of them. We're at the point where we're kind of just set for a while. We're just gonna farm money and get through boss blinds to get more vouchers. So this is the gold clicking ASMR. Okay, first hand size voucher, that is very useful. Face cards are drawn face down. All of our face cards are kings, so that will be just fine. And we have 3 non-kings right now. No real reason to open this pack. Let's discard so we have all gold in our hand. Get maximum amount of money. And if it wasn't obvious, the reason why the DNA is important is because it makes your hand size bigger, which is when you have things that score from your hand. Very good. It also bloats our deck for when we do get to the Serpent. Death is good. And we'll get our Plutos. But ideally you want to be around like $5,000 by the time you get to Ante 24. So the Serpent is, after every play or discard, draw exactly 3 cards. So the Serpent lets you get higher than your regular hand size by playing or discarding 1 card and then drawing 3, so it makes your hand size get really big. And in combination with the Burglar giving you like 20 hands, it makes your hand size crazy. We are going to try to find a card for the death. There we go. Copy, and then copy the mine. And again, with just this setup, we're set through like Ante 20, I think. Do you need to start making Red Seal Steel cards? At some point, yes. I eventually will need to, but realistically, you don't need to until like Ante 21, depending on your setup. It's probably worth doing just so there's a higher density of them in the deck, so it's easier to find them when we do need to. So it's probably worth wasting 1 hand doing it. But we're so far off from actually needing to have steel cards. Because what happens after the score requirements over E16 is we just play a second hand, but copy the Baron on the second hand instead of the DNA, and our score just... the E number quadruples. Get our Pluto. Again, super diminishing returns on Plutos at this point, but we'll still keep taking them. And then face cards drawn face down. Why would that be getting sorted over? I have no idea. This hand is all face cards. We'll just play the rightmost one. It should be a red seal. And move the mime over. Yeah, it looks like these 2 were steel cards. Okay. Overstock Plus isn't one we need, but it is really nice for helping the burglar later on, and it is a voucher completely cleared, so we can't get that one again. So it is out of the way now. None of those spectral cards are useful. What we really need is uh, ectoplasm to make one of these negative. Okay, needle is fine. Because again, we're scoring E16 right now. Friends. See if somehow we end up with a negative. As much as I would like to try to break it, we just win with any hand anyway. Ectoplasm? Ectoplasm. Okay, so now we get to start rolling again. Negative mime. Oh, we need to... Oh, jeez. That was a 1 in 6 for a very bad thing to happen. I was supposed to sell the DNA there. Because we cannot have the negative on the DNA. We need it to be on one of the other ones, because the DNA we eventually need to sell after Anti-24. Never punished. So now we're just going to reroll trying to find a blueprint, but we will take a... Never mind. We're done. I was going to say I will take a mail-in rebate, but nope, we're just done. This is the setup. So now at this point, we just need vouchers. We need the other hand size voucher, and we need the other reroll voucher. And we're pretty much set through Anti-24. We just need to make more money. That don't screw up? Yep. Okay, discard that because it's not a red seal. Play hand. Copy mine. And this should actually be like E17. It's still 16. But now we just want as much money as possible, because once we get through Anti-24, which is so far away at this point, we want to sell the DNA for a burglar, but we need the burglar after Anti-24, so we need as much money as possible for re-rolling into it, as well as forcing the boss blind to always be the Serpent once we get past Ante 24. But with these Jokers, this is just barely enough to score to beat Ante 24 as long as we actually get the hand size voucher. We don't need to reroll. Now we're at E16, so we are going to end up having to move our Jokers around. Discard. And honestly, our deck is getting so big that we probably do want to try to find one of these steals at some point. Although, once we get to that point, we can also just look for a Chariot. So copy. And then this is not going to score enough. But then we'll play a second hand and we'll score a crap ton. Yep, so 4 re-triggers and 4 scoring. Yep, and then now this number is starting to go into the E's. But this should be like E70, I think. No, E60. Yeah, 65, because there's no steal. So as you can see, we're set for a while. If I could guarantee this be Perkio, it'd be worth taking. Honestly, it's probably... I'm going to check it. If it's Perkio, we get to have fun in a different way. We can find another DNA. No. Not fun. Okay, now we gotta find the DNA again. It's technically better. What boss is this? Face down after each hand played. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Actually, that golden ticket was worth taking. There's a mail-in rebate, so we at least get to make a bunch of money while we look for the DNA again. Might as well hold on to the negative fortune teller. I would like to find a death or... You're on king, right? Yeah. A death or a hangman. There's a hangman. There's also the DNA back. Never punished. But now we can actually discard and try to just get rid of the rest of the useless cards. Just make our deck ever so slightly more consistent. Okay, let's copy this once. Just so we have extra copies of them and they're easier to find. And that should also win in one hand. Ludo. Oh, wait. Just always double checking. Yeah, we're doing good here. All the clicky clacking. This is gonna take a while. Because we gotta sit through this a bunch. Magic Trick is not helpful. These are not helpful. Cerulean Bell is whatever. Get our Pluto value. Yep. Solidly in the mid game, where all we're doing is grinding. Turns out you can solve most of your problems. Sucks that there's not a faster speed. Yeah, there's mods and stuff that can make it faster. That kind of defeats the point of doing this on the base game. Nothing here for us. Try to find the other card to get rid of. Copy this again one more time. Oh, I forgot to move the mime last time, didn't I? I didn't remember how much this scored. Oh, just barely not enough? Got it. Wait, we're gonna have like a 200 at least size deck by the end of this. No negative. Okay, Cerulean Bell is fine. Yep. Just copy. And then play. Oh, I forgot to move this again. Okay, let's not forget to do that, because that is a decent amount of money. We're like pretty far ahead, so it's not super important. Yeah, another magic trick is really annoying. Diamonds being debuffed is fine. We will be skipping for this double tag. Because again, vouchers are just kind of the most important thing right now. Why don't you take Magic Trick now that you are not re-rolling? Because eventually we will need to re-roll. Because after we beat Anti 24, the last thing we have to do is find a burglar, which is a common joker, but you only get 8 shops to do it. Or no. Yeah, 8 shops. If you do not find burglar within 8 shops, you lose. Because once you pass Anti 24, the only way to beat the boss blind is to reroll to the serpent and then skip both the small and the big boss or yeah, the small and the big blind and only fight the boss blind. So you only get 8 shops before you get to Anti 32, where you cannot re-roll that into what's it called? Into the serpent, because it's a super boss blind. So you only have 8 shops to find this card. Oh wait, no, it is an uncommon. So uh anything that makes that more difficult is not worth it, and that's why we don't take Magic Trick or the tarot card or the planet one, is because if we do, it just makes it so much harder to get burglar. And yeah, it's non-common, which I forgot about. And this is required to score the infinite score. Um, you can get to ante 32 without it, but the only way to get the infinite score is with the burglar. And diamonds being debuffed is fine. Play hand. Oop, copy like that. But again, at this point, we're just looking for 2 vouchers. We need the other boss reroll one, and we need the hand size one. The boss reroll one is really nice because it makes it a lot safer. Like there's no re-rolling psychic into the plant and just getting absolutely screwed over. Okay, that's another voucher cleared. No voucher skips. But yeah, the nice thing is that once you have 2 of the same voucher, you can't get that one again, so it makes it more likely you get the other one. So that's why we do want to take all the other vouchers we can get. We just don't want to take anything that messes with the shop. And again, really shouldn't be taking the Joker packs, but I just open all the packs. Move the DNA over. Yeah, this will get a little bit more difficult in the future, presumably because the designer of the game has said the moving the mime after playing your hand to get it for the end of round triggers is unintentional. So mime will probably not be able to be switched in between playing the hand and getting the triggers for all the gold cards, which will make this a little bit more difficult because you won't be able to farm as much money. But it's a minor change. It's just this game really shouldn't have any dexterity things in it, but moving your mime around in between playing a hand and the end round scoring is technically a dexterity check. So we don't take the extra ectoplasm because every ectoplasm you take is minus more hand size than the previous one. So the first one is worth it because it's only minus 1 hand size. Minus 2 hand size is just too much. So you do not take it. Because hand size is the most important thing with your Baron Mime build. I do agree. It is pretty sad that you just don't take the ectoplasm. I've lost runs to taking the second ectoplasm. It's just not worth it. Yep, everything is in the right spot. You just need to find some negative plus hand. Yeah, well, the problem is that there's only one Joker that gives you plus 2 hand size, which is just an even trade. And then, better than that is the Bean, which gives you plus 5 hand size, but only temporarily. So it's like, it doesn't help. Like, I have actually used the bean to get past Anti 24 in place of having the DNA. Because I like couldn't find the DNA, but I was able to get the bean to be able to beat Anti 24. But then I wasn't able to find the burglar after that because I didn't have enough money, and that was sad. It's gotta remember that it's E65 is what we're scoring right now with all gold cards. Because once we get close to that is when we do have to start making steel. -1 hand size is fine because we're high enough. This is one that you do have to re-roll later. But we can kind of just tank it for now. But we do need to make sure we play our hand optimally. And then, so our last hand was E65. This is, you'll be able to see how much hand size matters here. Because we're going to get -1 hand size. So with one less card, you can see how much of a difference it makes. E59. So that was a factor of 6. Wait. No. Yeah, so 6 zeros. So it's a factor of 1,000,000. Our hand is 1,000,000 times bigger, like more score with a single extra card. 1,000,000 times, not 1,000,000 plus. Reroll surplus is not what we're looking for, but it's a voucher we can take and get out of the way. We'll do the aura because it's fun. Wild again. 2 random cards per hand played. That one we probably do have to re-roll. Because -2 cards is quite a bit. Although, no, we're still scoring way higher than this, right? 37. Yeah, we should still be fine. Let's have to pay attention to when we're scoring. And actually, we could just use steel cards as well. Just make it extra safe. Yeah, we'll definitely go through that one because we don't want to re-roll it into something worse. Yep, in the right order. Yeah, because we're still scoring, it was 59, so even one fewer card is still be fine. So we could choose to lose the run right now by taking a Wraith. We do have a really good amount of money for being able to find the burglar after we get past E, or not E, anti 24. $142 deck size, by the way. Okay, we are just going to tank this, but we are going to discard to try to find some steel cards. Oh wait, discard two. Oh wait, per hand. I think we needed to re-roll that then. I forgot it was going to be twice. That was only minus 2 cards. Hopefully I didn't screw up by not re-rolling this. Although we should still, like, barely be there. It's just a little scary. And I didn't copy correctly, so it's really scary. I think we just lose, because I screwed up. Because I didn't move the DNA correctly. E34, we actually might still be... no, because we made an extra card, so there's no way. Maybe? No, that's still 34. We need to draw more steel cards. Yep, I screwed this up because I didn't copy. We would have been fine, but I did not copy the DNA correctly. That really sucks. I got flustered, and we lost the steel card there. Yeah, the only way we get through this is if we draw 3 steel cards right now, which there are not many in our deck. That's frustrating. I should have just re-rolled the boss blind. Yeah, that's not enough. Especially if we're going to discard them. There's just other boss blinds that are more dangerous. Like, we could have gotten through this one, which is why I said let's just do it. But I needed... I still had the mime in between the... Yeah, I just copied incorrectly. That's frustrating. Do we try again? We'll try again. Actually, I don't really want to stream that long. We'll do one more gold stake run and then call it. See the jack. There we go. gonna drop so I can read good luck? Okay. I'm actually probably just gonna end stream then, because I think you're the only one watching anyway. You have a good one. Sorry I screwed that up. That definitely should have been an anim. You have a good one.